Hello everyone again. Here's some more ARMS replay commentary of some competitive matches. This is Default Therapy 13. It's I guess you could call it a gimmick tourney. So basically everyone had to use character defaults. So if you don't know, in ARMS, characters start with default arms for bite and bark. It's these three arms for their defaults. And that's just what we had to use for each character. We had all the choice in the world for each character to play, but the defaults, not so much. And I recorded this, so we'll see how this results in. I can't recall what happened here. I guess I have to just not touch my mouse. There we go. Alright. So this player's full player name is Mr. Pied Piper. Pretty good Ninjara. This is not their main set though. They have to use defaults, you have to use defaults. Even using default colors. That's unfortunate. It didn't look like that would hit, but at the moment that I did it, I knew I messed up. I knew that wasn't going to work. I remember that. But funny enough, I didn't even get punished for it. I took some damage, but that's it. So Seeki's not that much different from Homie. It has the electric property, which can be followed up with grabs. So it can have like a... I was going to aim it so like he was going to get hit by it no matter what, but it didn't work out. It was a really close match. And then Tri-Blast. Tri-Blast is just ridiculous. It's a crazy arm in the game. If it hits you once, not only does it do good damage, but it's just really annoying to play around with. Bark is putting in the work in for me. Uh-oh. If they get rush, they win. Oh. Oh, wow. I didn't remember that. Yeah, there's a draw. That's funny. Because there's nothing we could have done about that. Because I was incapacitated. And you have to move on the control stick to where you're not like that. What time is it, by the way? Ooh. This is probably going to be my last recording. Okay. Don't know if you could hear that, but probably just ignore it. Oh, it didn't combo all the way. For some reason, Seiki just stopped short. I think I was smart to go with Cracker. It's not in for... ARMS counterplay. I did it just for character counterplay because Ninjara is so hard to hit. If you have something that has that long, wide hitbox, it's going to be easier. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to lose this match, but we'll see. Keep in mind, it's the first time I've ever played against them with defaults. I played one set before with them, but it was different. Very nice Ninjara. You usually have a good environment when I play with them, so that's always nice. It's just getting those extra hits all the time. I think a thing that would actually help me if I just didn't punch, just let on that I was going to go in with punching over and over, but just don't, and when they do, go in for counter. But that wouldn't work as much either. That was really nice getting out of that pressure. Getting out of pressure is just so good for anything. And I missed that. That would have been really good for me to hit, but I missed it. Ooh. So I was trying to play it safe there. I just get little hits. But the chakram covered so much of what I could have done. I think it was just a reaction-based thing. I saw an arm go out, but I didn't realize that I was just going to walk right into it. That happens more often than you would think. Do I really go with the ribbon? I think I do. Nope. I'm not sure. Some of the matches I did record are on here. They're pretty fun. With some of the characters I picked. Alright. We must be counter-picking stages. And in case you don't know, loser gets to winner bans stages. In this tourney, I think it was just 2. And then loser picks one. And I picked Buster. That's a really strange one, but I think it was just so I could keep distance, because I realized that that would be well, or I could close distance. Because honestly, it looked like when the distance was close, I was doing far better. So I went with the Springman on this one. They go with a, I don't know if it's a counter pick or they just felt like it or what, but I have never seen them play as Twintelle. I really dislike playing against Twintelle, but thankfully this was not the case this time, because most Twintelles I find on ranked love just to hold the Y button, and they don't really do anything. They just spam the dash, which is that aura that they just stumped my arm with right there. And it's just not that fun. It's not enjoyable, so I don't like it. If our gameplay isn't fun, then I'm not gonna vouch for it. But this worked out well for me with this stray random character. Not a bad Twintelle. It's still probably better than mine, but I have to admit that I think the only way to play that character effectively is to be campy by just holding down the dash to get that aura that slows down your arms. Like the characters are designed around their abilities so much to where if you're not using them to their full effect all the way through, it's not worth playing them, because they're no different otherwise, you know? Unlike with heavies, though, that's a different thing. Getting some very spicy punch on punch action. Oh, capacitated arms. And if you don't know, I don't know why this happens, but like if they throw out a punch but your punch is already about to hit them, it doesn't go through and your punch goes through. It's really weird, but I've seen it happen a lot. So anyway, I take that round. I was just able to get the outplays on some of these those double punches and stuff. Just play around with them, trying to slow down arms as bait, if you may. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, jeez. Okay. Incredible commentary, yes, I know. And then I went to sparring. No. They went to sparring. They chose sparring. Oof. So they go back to the ninja. This is a reoccurring theme in these videos. Just character counterplay. As soon as you get the win, they just go to who they think they're going to just have just the best chances overall of winning the set. But it's always nice just getting that one game off, because at least like if people look back on the bracket, they'll see that it was close. It wasn't just getting ran over. It's proof that some losses were not just because losses are really valuable in competitive play for any game. And losses that were that close is just better. So that's just an Ninjara thing that I didn't respect there. Just his ability to just get out of the way of anything. So basically, I had the idea that they would just be okay. I got out of roll. I'm just gonna let you hit me now, but there's just no reason they would do that. So they didn't do that, and I took the thing for it. I might have actually won this set if I didn't make that mistake, honestly, because it was that one mistake that really screwed things up. And I think because spoiler alert, I go back in this tournament to fight them again in losers bracket, and I do worse. You could say it was only because they stayed as Ninjara, and that I only got this win here because they switched off characters. But I don't think I even played Springman, but Spring is working really well here. Just staying grounded, getting these punches through, and there's really nothing I could have done about that, which is the thing with Tri-Blast Bolt. It's just going to hit you. Even if you punch through it, it could just stray off and hit you. And that's a really annoying thing to deal with. All of the multi-hit arms are like that. It's kind of the point of them. And yeah, it's annoying, but it is just a thing in the game. And that's a set. GG, Mr. Pied Piper. It was a pretty interesting match, I have to say. Tell me in the comments if you found it entertaining, or if these commentaries are getting stale, or you don't like them, because I could totally see that as being a thing. I just wanted to get stuff out for the game, and maybe if the content isn't that enjoyable, maybe it's not worth getting content out for the game. I don't know. Anyway, these are some of my matches and tourneys. Some sets. We've gone 1-2 in these videos. Hopefully you'll see some changes soon. That's all for now. Ciao, ciao.